I don't think people can see me yet until I press the button. We shall be starting shortly at 3 PM UK time with Horizon Forbidden West. Oopsie daisy. Okay, ready. Right, stand by then. We're back. And I'm nervous. Right. So nervous, so nervous. I'm scared to play now. Just looking at check the stream. I don't know why there's that Hobbit house as the front screen. Or I don't actually know why that is. I pick a picture and it seems to be playing that instead. Very strange. I take it is Thursday today. It is Thursday. Right. Oh look, we're live. Okay. We should be starting very shortly. Man, this game's tough. Just looking at my controller. Got lovely feedback on it. I mean, pulling the bow back and, you know, feel it all. I mean, it kind of slips into the back of your memory after a while. You sort of, you know, you kind of don't take so much notice of it, but wow, it's nice to feel all these sensations through something. It makes you feel more involved in the game. I'm dreading playing today, to be honest. It's getting that bad. So I'll just say hi all, and I'll type it in. You know, I might as well say hi all. I mean, just say hello if people come in. We should be starting very soon. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 3 PM.
The time is 3 PM. It is now time for Horizon Forbidden West. Right, as you will see on the front there, that is what we're doing, okay? Although it's just moved off of it, I must have accidentally pressed the thing. So this is what we're doing today. Now, before we go any further, would you like to see how far I progressed on my Lego figure? For our lovely tall neck. God, I should have brought it nearer, shouldn't I? Just hope it doesn't fall apart. Okay. We have put it on its stand, so I don't know how good I can show you that, but there's its stand. So you probably can't see it that clearly, to be honest. But there's the stand, and we've got a watcher there. Aloy is around the front, hiding in the long grass. And all we have to do now is the neck. Sorry, it's the top. Sorry, the actual circle at the top. Okay. So that's all done. So I put it on the stand. I mean, although it doesn't tell me to, so I'm being a very naughty boy in not doing that. But I put it on just so that I wouldn't have to just leave it lying on its side. So today, welcome and howdy, partners. I did forget it on Skyrim to say that. Naughty boy. Right then. Okay, so let's start. The Deluge is what we're doing today. So supplies from the northern village of Bleeding Mark are long overdue. What could be causing the delay? So we went to Bleeding Mark, we talked to Natika, we rescued the survivors trapped in the cliffs, we rescue the survivors trapped on the watchtower. Sorry, I'm pointing. Search the ruined village for survivors. Rescue the survivors trapped in the metal tower. And now we have to return to Natika. So finally managed to get out of that place. Right now, while that was all been going on, I have been going right back to the beginning, because I have played a few hours since. Right, not advancing our missions, so I haven't gone further on that. And what I've done is I've picked up now every signal lens, every fire gleam in the other areas. This one is the first of the ones where we need that new tool for getting through the grass or whatever, because I couldn't get in that one. Alright, but every other one that I got, which is round here, there was some, so that's why there's a fire there. I found this thing down there, so I just opened up a few things, just collecting, because what I'm trying to do is make some money, because the one thing I cannot do in this game is make money. As you know, I'm finding it extremely difficult. Jess has loads of money. But that's because she's not doing what I'm doing and buying. Why is that up there? Yeah, I'm buying loads of weapons, and I don't know why I'm buying them. It's because I'm getting excited by the new weapons. Alright, so I've unlocked everything that was unblockable. Okay, so that's what I've been doing, going around the whole map. Everything that I can get, every fire gleam, every sliver, whatever it is, I've picked it up, and I've sold it. So now I've got 2,000, sorry. But what I've also done is a dramatic change on my game, where I've got rid of a load of weapons. Because the person that I'm watching play this, because I've now finished playing, watching her, I've watched her do all the Zero Dawn ones, so now I can catch up on hers, and she's getting closer and closer to me now. Now she is using a hunter bow, right? The basic hunter bow, and she is using that right up to as far. She's now kind of got down to here, so she's got to Latopolis. And she's been to Plainsong. So I don't think she's gone over here yet. But all the way up to here she has done now. Okay? And she's done all the previous missions that she did before. So I hope you don't mind me just explaining this. So she is doing every single mission before moving on to another area. She is completing every mission, everything that she needs to do in one area before she moves to the next area, and I think that is what I should be doing. So that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. But as I say, the remarkable thing is she is killing all the creatures in the game so far with just a hunter bow. Okay, and I've got a few of them. Now I've been selling stuff because I bought a load of weapons. I don't know why I bought them. Alright, so I've realised now that the shredder is a waste of time. Nobody seems to be bothering with that. I can do exactly the same things with this one or this one, because this one can knock stuff off, and everybody else is doing that. Jess is doing it, the person I'm watching is doing it, and they haven't got tons of weapons that I've got, so I'm wasting money left, right and centre buying stuff. I definitely needed the rope caster, so I've actually sold everything I don't need anymore. In fact, I could sell that as well, because these two exceed that one, but I may keep it as a memento for helping them out. So really we don't need to use this one anymore. Okay, so what I've done is I've got rid of one of my sharp shot bows, and I possibly could get rid of one of these, but one is very high on tear. Okay, so that'd be very good for knocking the things off, and this one's very good on damage, so I don't really need to put this one on anymore. Okay, but I've kept the two slings because the frost and so they very quickly build up the the frost very fast. So I'll keep the hunter bow and fire, and then there's a fire one, which is I can concentrate on the fire. So I've got two of these. Now what I'm going to look for is a hunter bow which has fire. That's what I'm looking for. So this is what I've done. I haven't I've been very much thinking of getting rid of one of these as well. I did do an upgrade on one of them. It could have been the Carja Behemoth. Okay, so I did do an upgrade on that. Or it may have been, I think it was the Carja Blazon. Right. The other thing I've done is I've earned some points by doing all these things. I have earned some points. I've earned 2 extra points. So I'm going to put those in, and I've had a good look around. I can either go, that one's full now, so that is our range master, which we should use during battles, especially when there's a few of them. Now where to go next is, where do I go? Do I go to triple notch, which would be a huge help? Hello Clam, how are you? Let me write you down. How are you? I hope you're well. I'm just explaining I'm going to make a few changes. So I've sold off weapons. So we need ranged combat, and we need to very quickly get this going. So I am going to spend my points on power shots. I could do the triple one, which means I could use my hunter bow and get 3 times the damage. Or I could use that one, which gives me power shots with bows, bolt casters, rope casters and spiked throwers. So I'm gonna go for that one, and then that one possibly next. Okay, so I'm gonna upgrade this. That should mean we've got more power shots that we can do that do a lot of damage, which is what I want to do. And I'm going to go down to this one where we use less resources to make and upgrade weapons. That is going to come in hand, and after that we're going to work our way down to weapon stamina, because that is the thing I want more than anything else, is weapon stamina, but it takes a lot. Alright, everything else so far we're not too bad. We've got a shield and we've got a stealth. We have the this one here, yeah, the stealth one, and we have this brace shot, which is fantastic. Okay, I'm going to leave the machines completely. I wish it would pull out 3 arrows instead of loading them individually when it comes to the triple shot. Yeah, I mean, it depends. If you've got a fast drawing arrow, that loads quite, and pulls back quite quickly, they load in fairly quick. But if it's a slow long range one, then it's quite slow. But you can put a handling modification on there to improve the speed of the loading, so you could do it that way. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to go back first of all, and we're going to complete this quest. So let's show this on the map, and we're going to go back over there, and we're going to hand this one in. Okay, actually, am I near a fire at the moment? If so, we'll get a free, let me just check I've got enough berries, and so let me restock everything. I still have 97 berries in there, so I've been collecting a lot of berries so that I can try. When I go to my stash box, I am going to have plenty to be able to fill up my potion, my potion thing. So I've always got some available, and I don't have to worry about collecting hundreds of them. All right. So we've got a free travel if we go from fire to fire. I think also to the little huts as well. Oh dear, I am under the world. Well, this is kind of game breaking things that I don't like. Right, okay, this is not good. Okay, so in that case I'm gonna have to go to another fire. Yeah, that is bad. What difficulty? I'm playing on normal difficulty. See, I'm going to drown here. Right, okay, let me just move first because I'm going to drown. And I don't think I can. Yes. So I had this, I think, while I was messing around. For some reason, this fire is... Yeah, I'm actually going to drown here. This fire here is actually underneath the world. So they need to crack on with that because I'm going to die any second. So it's going to be where I came into the game. So I cannot use this fire. So, Gorilla, if you're listening, please fix that one because we can't actually use that. So we're back to where we were, so I cannot go to that fire. And I'm still underneath. Oh no, I'm not. That is close. It is getting frequent updates, yeah. They usually do at least one a week. I think we've had about 6 or 7, so they're getting on with it, but I must admit that is a big bug that they should be sorted out. This time, you see, it's loaded in and it's actually fine. Because when you travel from place to place, it does save when you arrive. Okay? So you don't have to worry about, oh, well, when I get there, should I save? Okay, so we're back on the top. But yeah, sometimes you appear under the ground there. So be careful of this one. It could be that it's just my game. But yeah, if you're at this area, so here is a plain song. Here is Scolding Spear. If you're in this fire right at the top, beware, because that fire, you can sometimes appear there underground. But probably my advice is to let it die and then they'll bring you back to that same point, and this time it'll be above, hopefully. And hopefully they'll fix that, because I don't mind if something's floating above the the ground, something's floating above the ground, or there's a little, you don't mind that too much. That's not game breaking, but that
Rest now.
Could be.
Right. Aloy, thanks to you, these soldiers are safe. But where's Kentok?
I didn't see anyone who matched his description. Do you know where he was when the storm hit?
I was the last one to see him, just before. I told him I wanted to leave this place to pledge my blade to the Chief's guard, but he refused to discharge me from the squad. All Talanah are stubborn fighters, but Kentok is more so than most. So I walked out.
Huh?
I was coming back from the opposite ridge when I saw the mudslide.
You were coming back to make amends.
I must find him. If anyone can survive such a storm, it's him.
Okay. At least you would be able to fast travel out so it doesn't lock you in there completely. Well, you can, but if you're actually under the water when you're trapped and you can't actually get your head out of the top, then you can't fast travel because you're underwater. Okay, so you cannot fast travel underwater. So it depends. If your head's popping out a little bit, you might get away with it. But if you can't get anywhere where you're slightly out of the water, you won't be able to fast travel. You just have to let yourself die, and hopefully when it comes back, you will be above, which is what just happened. Right. I can't remember what I asked before, but what about you and Kentok?
You said Kentok is your squad leader?
I've trained under him ever since I was assigned to a squad. He's tough as a shell snapper, unforgiving as the desert. But my blade is quicker, deadlier because of him. And he taught me to fight for duty,
good teacher,
not just glory.
To serve something greater than yourself.
Yes, and yet he wants me to be tethered to this place, rather than fulfilling a greater purpose with the Chief's guard.
Well, tell them what you think. But yeah, and if the game isn't loud enough, please let me know. I like you to be able to hear what they're saying. So I can't raise it anymore, but I can lower my volume so that you could turn it up, and that would equalise it out. That's the only thing I can do. The game won't go any higher on speech.
You said you wanted to pledge your blade to the Chief's guard. Is that what the marshals are?
No. The marshals travel the breadth of the clan lands, enacting Chief Hikaru's will. The guard remains at the grove to defend it and the chief. But like the marshals, only a handful are chosen for such an honor.
So why did Kentok not want you to go?
He claimed that the greater honor was to serve my squad and clan. But all we
Well,
do here is
element of
gather
truth in that.
supplies for ink. How can that compare to guarding the grove? The chief himself.
Good point. What about the mudslide that happened?
So a mudslide did all this? Must have been quite a storm.
We've
Yeah.
had more and more of them over the last few years. Torrential rain, lightning strikes, winds that rattle the metal towers. But this last one was the worst yet. This area used to be as arid as the rest of the desert. The storms have changed all that. But for all this water, we still rely on the capital for our supply.
Why is that?
This water's poisoned by ash blood. Undrinkable as machine oil.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend machine oil. Right, we'll have to do another. Yeah, let's ask about the ash blood. I have to skedaddle for now. I'll check in later. Have a good stream. Thank you very much, Clam. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now. Have a good day.
The Inker's apprentice in Scalding Spear mentioned you exchange ash blood for water.
It's the way of the desert, where other villages hunt for food or machine parts to trade with the capital. We collect rocks. Important rocks. The clan relies on ash blood to mark their skin. How can they record their glories without our supply?
Well, it looks like we're going to have to get some supply of that then. Another search then.
I can take another look around the village. Where did you last see?
Natika,
I'm here.
where's Kentok? Did he make it?
We're going to find him.
We're going to find
He
him.
saved me. Pushed me out of the way as everything collapsed. But then the flood took him. Towards the gouge.
The gouge?
It's an ancient passage that leads deep
Okay.
underground. Come.
Oh,
I'll show you.
no.
Natika, we need orders. We're exposed out here. Only half of us can hold a blade if machines come.
What do you want us to do?
Go. The gouge is in the hillside, northwest of here. I'll catch up when I can.
Right, where's northwest? If you that way, if you know that's north, south, east, west,
Understood.
you know, I'll be headed that way. Yeah, that way. There is a. Hang on, depends where north is. Oh, there's north, so northwest would be that kind of that way. Although it's kind of, well, yeah, it's kind of northwest. Got to admit that is northwest. Now I don't want to. I don't want to go to that fire because we'll end up underneath the world. So yeah, hopefully they get that one fixed. I'll look out for that in the patch notes. Tricky. Hello. Oh, there it is. As I said, it disappeared there. So yeah, we gotta be careful here. It does get a bit dodgy here. Here, he said, in his best posh. Hello, what was that? Spike stalk. What was that? Let me get some of that. That could be handy. That could be a new one. Although no, yeah, we have been collecting that. Why don't you swim faster? Good idea. Press that button down there, Ray. Press it down. Right, over there. Okay, we're getting there. Once we're on top of the water, we shouldn't slide through. Right, let's go along here. Can I jump the gap? Not quite. No, I don't think I can get up here, can I? Oh, I can. Right. Right, and jump.
That must be the gouge. Looks like an old mine. There's a lot of debris blocking the entrance. Maybe Kentok got swept in there.
Where, he asked.
I'm gonna have to clear some of it to get inside.
There it is. Wrong. Right, okay, so what have I got here? So precision arrows we're going to keep to a minimum. Now I have got a piercing sharp shot bow which penetrates through armor. Okay, so this is very, very good for doing real good damage. Penetrates and I think if a person is behind the one you're aiming at, it can penetrate through. So that's good. So this one's 113 and this one is 138. So these are very powerful, but it takes a lot of machine muscle, and I notice we haven't really got a lot. So these are my, you know, depending on what I want to do. So cleaving, you know, needs to be. So I'm going to try and stick to my fire arrows, my hunter arrows, if possible, because I am trying to save resources. So my daughter's struggling with this game as well, and the person that I'm watching is also struggling with this game. She's been using a hunter arrow all the way through, but now she's finding it getting a little bit tough, because I think she's only got two or three weapons, which is basically,
let's see where this leads.
I think a tripcaster maybe, and a hunter warbow and a spear. I've got to wrap her down there, Aloy. Right, let's try and rescue, was it Nikita, and let's hope everything's okay. There we go.
Take it easy.
Kentok,
You must
sorry.
be Kentok.
Oh. I was an outlander, no my name.
Natika sent me to find you. The soldier you saved told us you were swept away by the mudslide.
So, he made it. Good. And Natika, she came back.
Oh, don't tell me he's gonna die.
She was on her way back to talk to you when the mudslide happened. She's looking after the survivors now.
It was my mistake to deny her discharge. A soldier is supposed to sacrifice for the good of the tribe. Looking back now, she was right. I didn't want to let her go.
Well, they're always right,
The
aren't
Chief's
they?
guard will gain an invaluable soldier. At least after all this, I won't be in the way anymore. I can tell you know a fatal wound when you see one.
Just as I suspected.
My service to my clan is done. So, leave me.
No, you're not going to die down here. There has to be a way to get you out.
Yeah, come on, we got to get him
There
out.
isn't. I tried to climb out, but it's no use. The walls are too slick.
I'll blow it up. Right, Aloy, come on, let's get your thinking head on.
Surface. But not from where I came in. There must be another
Just
source.
float him up.
And if I find it and open it up, you might not be able to move Kentok, but I think there might be a way to move you.
Yeah, put him on something.
Hey,
He's on.
hey!
We can
I
get him
need
on
you to
something.
stay awake.
Wooden
I'm gonna
something.
take a look around.
The water rises.
You're just like Natika. Relentless as a fireclaw.
And you should be used to it.
Relentless.
Just sit tight. I'm going to get you out of here.
Because whenever I see a guy there and they're going, I'm
They
gonna.
must be coming from somewhere.
They always seem to
I need to
die.
get higher up to figure out where it's coming from.
Right, I need to, right, here we go. So this is where, now I am struggling with this game. I really am, with the puzzles, all this kind of stuff. I can't seem to find them. So I am really struggling with this game now.
I'll dry off.
My old brain does not work so well as it used to, and yeah, I'm finding it a struggle. I mean, Zero Dawn was a piece of cake in comparison, but this is proving much harder because of the puzzles, the way that it doesn't help you quite so much. You know, it doesn't quite give you that helping hand and say go here, go there, go. It's just doing like a end point sometimes, and you've got to work your way out. You know, you've got to kind of work out how to get through. So I find all that kind of stuff tough. So if I take too long, please forgive me. And if it takes excessively long, then I will try and cut it out, so that when people watch it, they're not going to see all the boring bits.
I'm too close.
Oh! Didn't mean to throw it on my head. So this is the obvious solution. Go up there. But yeah, my daughter is getting frustrated playing this game now.
Water's coming from that
Because-
vent.
I can't open that, can I? Let me just check I'm not going to fall off. I should be able to do that one. That's probably the way out. But there's also a way left.
There must be another source.
Well, that's obviously not the way in then. Okay, well that was pointless. I thought it was a bit odd because that seems like the way up, doesn't it? And there we go. We're missing these jumps a lot, and other people too playing this game are missing these jumps. They don't always latch on to you, so they're proving a little bit troublesome to me and some other people as well. Not everybody, because some people, you know, got their head screwed on a little bit and don't make, you know, they try and be a bit more precise. But if you're not precise, sometimes you can just miss these things because you don't know whether to just push forward and let her kind of do the jump herself, or whether to, yeah, so obviously I've got to push forward harder. So they are proving difficult, and some of the climbing spots as well. Sometimes you can't go up, so there's our little niggly things like that, which aren't game breaking, but they can be a little bit niggly. But yeah, I think everybody's finding it a little bit hard with some of these jumps. They're not quite working out as they should. Alright, now how can I get up there? So, and this is where I'm not very good, is doing this. Is finding the next point. I'm not really good at all this stuff. Right, okay. So, if they're quite, some of them can be quite complex, and when they're complex, that's when I struggle. Because the old brain does not work so well these days as it used to. It used to be not bad, but now
There's
it's...
some metal in that wall across the way.
I may have missed
Might be able
there.
to pull some of it
Again,
out. Walk it off. Just
I
walk
accidentally
it off.
pressed the button. So sorry if I'm keep doing this over and over again. I'm doing my best. Bear with me. I will get there at some point. It may be, I am going to try and count boring bits now. If they're excessively long, I will try and get those out. Just notice my health was down there. Because some, yeah, and other people have found that they got to do this 2 or 3 times as well. So they can be rather tricky at times. See, I didn't know whether I could make that, but I didn't see that little bit on below there. And that is going round there. Okay, yeah, I can't always see where I've got to go next. You know, sometimes they seem obvious, but they're not. And you got to kind of be careful with these, because if you don't get these right, you can very easily miss. Right, okay, that. Is that something to pull? How we pull that and not fall off, I'll never know.
I think I can reach the other side.
It's got great balance, of course. Now, I don't know how that's going to help, but maybe there's a rappel point. I was going to say, because the only way we're going to get across there is a rappel point. Okay, so let go. So you can't press the button to, or push forward, and then immediately press it the second time to activate that. Right, now we got a scan or anything? Well, there's a box there. And yeah, if you see anything which is where there's nothing really around the back there or whatever, just remember there could be a box there. You know, there's always going to be boxes that we can pick up. Right. Now, normally she just makes her way across if you just push in that direction, but sometimes you have got to press the button.
Okay. The waterfall I saw down below should be coming in from somewhere around here. Gotta find its source.
There's a box there. Is that a drop? I'm not sure if I can make that. Although we got to go that way by the look of it. But yeah, they do sometimes just be a fraction late on getting the stuff from the bottom when you smash these barrels. You might have to just wait a second. Right, so that solved that. I was wondering how I was going to get there, and it was that. I'm looking intently. You can see the strain on my brain, can't you? Is there anything else below there? I thought there was something below, but so far so good. I like when it's kind of fairly linear, but some of them are pretty tricky to work out, some of these puzzles and things. I presume we're just dropping down. I can't look down there. Right.
Water's coming in from there.
There's some
Use
fire
the
gleam.
fire gleam to break open that wall. And this whole place should flood. The raft Glinthawks on should float right up to the top.
There, see, I had the right idea. Put him on something made of wood and float up. So yeah, that's obvious. I mean, you all thought of that as well. Oh, for a minute there, I thought I wasn't going to be able to run back. Well, I think that did the trick and raised the water level. Now we've got to try and get him onto a raft. Did you put? Oh yeah, he is on the raft. I've got an awful feeling he's not going to make it.
What did you do?
What do you think?
I found us a way out. Almost there.
Let's hope not, because we're getting the odd one of those where
Stay with me.
they're dying.
Talanah.
Come on,
Tell her
hang on a
yourself.
bit longer. We'll soon
She
give
said
you
you're a
some
stubborn
help potion
fighter,
and you'll
so
be
keep fighting.
right as rain. Sorry, I'll try to do with that. Water takes a long more time to go up. Here he is.
Glinthawk!
Save him, for goodness sake. Don't want another one dying, please. Oh
You wanted
no.
me to tell you. The blade answers only to the hand that commands it.
He would say that every time we sparred. Sometimes as an insult. Other times as a compliment.
Oh.
But I guess he was right. It was always my choice to stay or go.
I'm sorry you didn't get to make amends.
So am I.
What will you do now?
I'm not sure. Bleeding Mark has a chance to recover. And once that's done, I could join the Chief's Guard.
Yeah, you
But I
you
have
do
to
that.
lay him to rest first.
Yeah, with full honours, yeah.
With full soldier's honors. Aloy, wait. You saved my comrades, somehow drained the entire village. I want you to have this.
Oh.
Thanks. And good luck. Whatever you decide.
What did we get? A Talanah Vindicator. 2 skill points. Let's have a look at the Talanah Vindicator. That sounds like a weapon to me. Or a outfit. Oh, because this one, see, what I've done is I've looked through all my outfits, and this one here, which I think we got from doing the salvage one, I think, I mean, I might be wrong. I upgraded it 3 times. When I got it, I was able to upgrade it 3 times. And this one has good stats on a lot of those things here. If you look at all my others, they've got it on the first 3. Yeah, there's 2. And there's 2 at the bottom. So they've got... But this one has a nice range all the way through. So, it's, you know, it doesn't have the plasma one at the bottom, but this one looks even better. So really, I could sell this, because what I've been doing is I've been buying stuff, and really I shouldn't be wasting my money. I should be waiting for the gear that I need. So this looks very good, because that is a good comparison between the two. It hasn't got the fire, but I could easily put a fire one in. But it does cover more at the bottom. And it has a lot of things with it as well. Concentrate. I mean, I got that for the stamina regen and the stealth. But that's got Valor Master, Critical Strike, Weapon Stamina, which is +2, which is brilliant. So I'm going to wear this one instead. That one looks like a better one. And a Resilient Trapper as well, you get +1. So I presume that's +1 on that. So let's put see if we have a thing we can put in there. Oh, right, for a minute I didn't know. Now I can't see what the far right one is, but it will say there. So fire defense. We haven't got fire defense, so I could put a fire defense one in, or a you know, a shock one. And they're all pretty low, the shock ones. Or damage resistance. Although I don't think that's going to go in, is it? So I would say, to kind of even that out, I would say this 8 one. Usually the best ones are at the top. So that one's 9. So let's put that one in. Oh, that one's already been used by something else. Okay, so in that case we'll put that in. So now we've got a bit of fire. Not as good as the other one on fire. So that's the only thing it's down on. Okay, but it does cover more, so that's a good one. See, what I'm thinking is now is this game, it's giving you things, and I think the things that it's giving you really are the better things in the game. And if you go buying stuff, then you haven't got much money, which is what I've done. I've overspent, and that is why I'm struggling to be able to do anything. It's because I'm always buying machine muscle. Now on here, as I was searching around, it came up with the Skydrifter, but we've already done that one, so I don't know why that one came up there. And I did find a Glinthawk, the first time I've seen a Glinthawk. So that was while I was just doing those things. I kind of kept out of the way, but I knew how to defeat them, so you know, I just shot them with fire arrows, which is what they use. Now I also got this ornament here, so I've got another one of these ornaments. From doing a puzzle one, which was very tricky and really it made my head hurt. I've got another black box. Okay, so this is the black boxes. I should read these out. This is No Man's Land, a pilot T95Y. This is transport 95 Yankee. We are switching to the new bearing and wheel. Co-pilot, whatever that number is. Down there in the sea. It can't be. Projectors put them 200 miles out. Well, they're here now. Quickly, bring us round them. We have to. Data corrupted. And I could play that.
This is transport 95 Yankee.
I should have done that, really. And then we got this one. So let's play that one.
Down to one engine. Mountainous terrain. And you actually landed it. How did you do that? You saved our lives.
Yeah. But it's what? 4 hours before the swarm gets here. I should have let us all die in an instant. Now the 12 of us are trapped, waiting for the end.
So there you go. So that's about the what happened as Zero. As she was trying to make this Zero Dawn research, and the armies are fighting and keeping them at bay. If you know there's Zero Dawn, it was an impossible task of keeping the enemy at bay. Just keep on piling away at them, really throwing lives away, so that Zero Dawn could be accomplished, so that she could rebuild the world when it all got destroyed. These are these signal lenses that I picked up, so they don't have any more of a description, so I picked those up as well. I don't think I got another drone. I think I only did have 2. There was one that I forgot to pick up. Alright, so just show you that. So let's see now, what should we do? We can either meet Contella at Stonecrest, but I think that's a long way away, yeah. So because I'm going to complete the quests that are within the area, so I've done all those. So all the quests in the area I'm going to do before I move out of the area. That will give us more points, which means by the time we move into these new areas where the enemies are getting tougher, then I should be at a higher level and hopefully more capable of taking stuff out, because I am struggling with this game. Along with my daughter, we are really struggling, and we're almost getting to the point where I should be put on easy, and that's something I do not like doing. So I'm going to go here and we're going to see what these quests are. Alright, I'll see first of all if there's a fire here. Oh. Sorry about that. So anyway, let's talk to Natika.
He used to wake us all up before dawn to train.
Yeah.
Nothing like a practice blow to the ribs to shake off sleep.
Yeah, it's a shame that, but yeah, when they're kind of struggling like that, when they're talking, and they're kind of lying like that, you got a feeling they're gonna die. So far they've all seemed to die. So Right, okay, so let's see if there's a fire nearby. It's probably that one. But it's under the water, and that's why you're appearing underwater. So that fire needs to be moved up on top of the world there. So I can't really go to that, so I'm just going to fast travel to here, where are we? To here. There's 2 question marks here. So I'm making packs all the time, so I always collect plenty of meat. You know, I've killed boars and, you know, I'm killing lots of things. So the meat is all you need to do the travel packs. And of course a backpack to sleep in. So I think this might be a rumor. This one's probably a rumor.
Over here, friend.
So let's listen to this. We've got to kind of line up facing it.
I hear there's a group of Talanah holed up near Stone's Echo. No one knows why they're there. One of our veterans wants to seek them out, learn what they're doing out here.
To knock the new Taru territory. That doesn't sound good.
I don't know if we heard that one already, but it could be that I didn't. I mean, all right, maybe it's not then. Maybe they're different each time. So let's have a look, see where that is on the map. So we could possibly go down there at some point, but for the moment, let's go and see what the other one is. So let's go to these 2 here. That may not have been the one that I was supposed to have been heading to, so that might be why I heard that before. Hang on, it's over there. Oh, I've got myself caught there. So I'll try and do a little bit better today, but I am struggling with the game apparently. Some weeks it's not too bad, but other times it's pitiful. I just cannot hit the target. That's my problem, is I cannot hit what I'm trying to hit, which is the weak points. And that is where I'm going wrong. Other people can just do it quicker than I can.
One more search. Let this go, Bree.
There is nothing to be done. The river will carry her seeds.
We can't give up. If we just... Enough!
Her name's Bree. Isn't that funny? I wonder why I've heard that before.
What's going on here?
You're the one who spoke before the chorus. Maybe you can help.
This is not your concern, Outlander. Have we not tolerated enough of your intrusions?
I think you can handle one more. What is it?
My wife, Kalae. She was to join the chorus. She went up to the Promontory to perform the rite of discovery, but she must have fallen. And now they are abandoning the search.
As well.
We have done enough, Bree. The search party found nothing but her instrument broken beside the riverbed.
And atop the promontory was only the dye she used for the ritual. We will not ask more of our people to risk their lives because of one woman's stubbornness.
But the seeds she carried deserve to be planted and remembered.
Yeah. Well said.
I heard how you helped the land god Ray. How you saw what no one else could. Please, will you look for her seed pouch?
False hope is a creeping vine.
Listen to him. The chorus.
How was Kalae chosen to join the chorus?
The chorus chooses its own, but they can't do so in isolation. They must listen to the people. Kalae was a growing voice for new ideas instead of old traditions, and her beliefs were catching on.
We cannot deafen ourselves to dissonance, unpleasant though it might be.
So you had to admit Kalae, or risk legitimizing her ideas even more.
The Outlander catches on quick.
We're not done. Although, I am. What about the rite of discovery?
The rite of discovery. What is it exactly?
It's a pilgrimage to the Promontory. The place where the first Utaro beheld Plainsong. Kalae was to follow the path our ancestors took. Mark her eyes with dye and then play her song while overlooking the land.
Sounds very nice.
She then would have added her mark on the promontory itself, joining the marks of those who came before. Every new chorus member used to make the journey. But because of the derangement, the practice has been abandoned. Too dangerous. No one's done it for years.
Then why did she do it?
We all urged her not to. But, as was her way, she ignored our warnings.
She thought it would lend strength to her point of view. She needed to prove that she respected the old ways, even as she advocated against them. Then maybe more people would listen.
Good. What about Kaylee's politics?
What were Kalae's political beliefs?
Yeah.
Radical. You would have gotten along.
Plainsong is dying. But Kalae believed we don't have to die with it.
No.
As the wind carries the
We're gonna keep
seed to
going.
distant lands. She proposed that the Utara leave Plainsong and seek out a new home.
We are bound to this land. A tree cannot pick up its roots, even as fire approaches.
But you're not trees.
In certain
It doesn't matter
circumstances.
now.
Especially if you're in danger. Right then, what about a seed pouch?
Kalae was carrying a pouch of seeds?
Every Utara keeps one. We choose the seeds at a young age, taken from the plants of our forebears or those of other significance. And when one passes, their seeds are returned to the land that nourished them, so that life may spring again. Which is why I want Kalae's pouch. Her seeds deserve to be planted in Plainsong.
Agree
The
with him.
river will carry the seeds to new soil, where they will take root and flower.
But they won't be at home.
It's
No.
the best we can hope for.
Alright, I'll take
If
a
I'm
look.
out that way, I can take a look around.
Thank you. The promontory is northeast of here. Look for the broken bridge at the bottom of the cliffs, right at the promontory's base. That's where the search party found her
Broken
instrument.
Bridge.
Okay.
I'll try and remember
That
that.
alright with you?
How you waste your time is not my concern.
Searching for what the land has already reclaimed is fruitless.
Oh, I disagree. I do. I mean, I disagree. Right, let's hope this is not a million miles away. It's not. Good. Because we want it to be within our area. Now, what is this here? Oh, yeah, I think this is... I need parts for certain things, so that's why I've got these. Because they're jobs. So these are actual, you know, some of these jobs. I've got loads of these that I've set up. These are things I've got to look for. I tend to do that off screen. I mean, if you want me to do that stuff, let me know. But, you know, some people might find that boring. Watching me just run around and whatever. So I think that's the missing tool. So we need that one to get through there. But yeah, I mean, if you want me to do that one, please say. I haven't had anybody say anything yet. Right, now this is for potions. Now I have bought. I am going to start buying the meals now because the meals are quite important. Let's go all the way down to the bottom somewhere. Should have gone to the top up. Would have been quicker. I need to buy machine muscle first of all because I'm always buying that. We have 27 of those. Where's my pouch thing for food? Is it that one? I should have a food one. It may be on my hotbar. Oh, that was the thing I found when I did that puzzle off camera. Alright. So, 3 points. Can I use that to progress down here? The other ones I'm going to leave till later. So I think this is probably a good one. I've already started to do this so I could get all 3 of these. Okay, so we've got the second level of that. So range down to now plus 200%. And concentration return 25%. Power shots do not use up ammo. Well, that's nice, that is. So I will get that up to the top level at some point. Because if I view the next level up... Oh, actually, that's what? Yeah, that's 2. So at the moment we're at 170 and 15% on concentration. If we do that one, we got 5 power shots. So that's why I want that one. Okay, so I could save another 2 points, or I could do that one, which is craft ammunition at the workbench for less resources. Now I think that is a very good thing to do because we have to collect lots of resources. And any way that we can make that less, I think, is a jolly good idea. So let me find out where a fire is. It's just there, so let's pop to that fire. I sometimes forget where these fires are. They can be tricky to work out where they are. Yeah, it's kind of below me there. Trying if I flip down on here.
How? How was she not hurt after such a leap?
No. It's quickest way, isn't it? Right. So we can do a free travel again and go up to there. So I'm going to try and do the quest one by one. So I'm going to try and do it that way. So yeah, as I say, I wish there was more fires, but you know, if there's a camp nearby, then we can do it. But this is the nearest we can go to, so we can go there. So I'll try and save some of our meat, so we don't have to craft anymore. And it's so quick, I haven't got time to drink. I did complete the chain scrape melee combat one. For some reason it was saying that I was kept failing it, and I couldn't quite understand why, because as far as I could see I was doing it, but I think it would have to be within a time limit or something. And of course we're going to get machines, aren't we? Now if I can, I'm going to try and use this one, because this one is exactly, well, I think the one that the lady is using is this one. She's not using anything else, she's not using anything powerful like that, she's just using these, and she's killing all the animals by just shooting off the highlighted areas. So
here.
Oh, actually it's these guys. Okay. Hang on. Mark them off. Well, Jess is struggling with the melee. I'm a little bit better on the melee because I've got that kind of shield thing. But she's finding melee really tough because they do things like that. And Aloy takes so long to get up. And that really is what causes all the problems. I'm going to go for the body because... And they've always got these range attacks.
Move in now.
So it's proven very difficult, these melee ones now. Because, you know, you can't always get your shot in. And you've got to wait for the animations to finish. Which, last time, we didn't have that problem. So I've got to keep out of the way here.
I'll get her from range.
So I'm going to try and do this as quick as I can. Try and get that archer for a start off. Never liked archers. A little easier to kill, usually. But yeah, you got to be careful because sometimes they block your shot or something, and they don't. You know, you can't kill. You know, like that. You know, they can do. So you got to be very, very careful. The melee is hard now. And yeah, I tried to get away there. I couldn't get away because I was stunned.
She's hit.
I got her in my sight.
So melee is hard as well. I was trying to mark them all. So I tend to use the melee more because I'm trying to save arrows. I'm out of berries, and this is another thing that really causes me problems, is I can't get enough distance for me to either switch to this, because by the time you get around here it's too late.
Much better.
And I'm finding this a big problem, that you got to press and hold that, and because in the time that you do that you could die. So this is having the same problem. So, and I don't really want to criticise the game, but I'm going to criticise it, you know, because it is a big leap up from Zero Dawn. Combat wise, everything is more difficult than this. She's making this very hard, although that lady that I'm watching is making it look very easy. With just a simple bow. Because she can knock all these, you know. She seems to be able to kill these with a normal arrow and not using anything else and not get hit. I can't do any of those things. I'm not very quick, unfortunately. Doing my best, but it's proving very hard at the minute. So I hope you'll understand that I'm struggling with the game at the minute, and your support is welcome. I was trying to get, but yeah, I just can't hit these things very quick. But if we go for the canisters, this is what kills them. You've got to go for those highlighted areas. If you can, highlight it first, because that makes it just easier to do. So I'm going to try and use this arrow because it only uses wood and it only uses shards. So it saves me the machine muscle. If I can, I'm going to avoid combat. And if I get into trouble, I'll use the power shots. Oh, and another thing I want to do is when you actually pick up... Well, let me first of all get rid of this one because he's going to get in my way. If I can hit it, that is. He might come back, that's trouble, so try and get some shots on him. But actually picking this up, right, press and hold, right, press, you know, it takes a little bit of time for it to bend down, pick it up, and when you're running away from an enemy and you're trying to pick up health, that could be the difference between you dying or not. So there's a setting that I've seen that the lady that I'm watching has clicked on this because it slows you down. They're picking up the plants and whatever, and I like the picking up the plants, but when I'm in combat I don't want to be held up by picking up a plant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that off. I've got to try and find out where it is. It's sort of picking up things, so I'm going to try and turn that one off so that she doesn't lean down, pick it up. It just literally, it picks it up as you're running past it, and she's using that, and that's making you pick up stuff really fast. I just got to find it. It's not going to be audio, Ray. It could be here. No, well, that was a sheer guess. So let's see, motion aiming. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. Machine craft, hold. I can't remember which one it was now. Pick up animations, right. If you turn this off, okay, then you can go along and pick stuff up, right? And you can literally run at it and just press, and you can pick it all up. I mean, you just press it, do this, just doing that. So there's no, it doesn't stop for the animation. So therefore, you don't actually get killed while you're picking it up. You can just press it as you're flicking through like that. That helps because sometimes I'm trying to pick it up during combat, and that bending down and picking it up is too long, and it gives somebody a chance to hit me. So I'm going to do that as well. But when I'm doing other things off camera, I'll probably leave that on because I do actually prefer that. Oh, again with my big thumbs. I've got enormous thumbs, unfortunately. And also this does tear, so it does tear off these pieces here. Oh, actually it's the horn, isn't it? Apparently I can't even hit it. see what I mean? This is why I'm not doing very well at this game, because I cannot shoot straight. Because everything happens really fast in this game. Now in Lara Croft, you get a little bit more time, and you know, with stealth you can kill everything with one shot. With this you can't, so it's a little bit more difficult. And you get plenty of time to aim at that. Whereas this, they're moving around, they're very agile, they're very nimble, very much, you know, very animated. So therefore it's really difficult to hit them because of that. And Jess is finding it hard. She's almost getting to the point where she's not enjoying it because of that. And I've got to that stage as well, where I'm finding it hard to enjoy myself because I'm getting killed all the time, very easily. So it's becoming stressful playing the game. So I'm trying to switch to this hunter bow, save me a lot of time and effort. See what I mean? I'm slow as a duck. Quack. And every time I say duck, I will say quack. Just warning you now. Right. It does use shards, but it's only one at a time, so. And of course, I've got so I'm going to try and use this bow as much as I can, because if she can do it, and you know, if you want to know her name, this wondrous woman who can kill everything in a blink of an eye, and you know, she doesn't seem to have any effort at all. Although she's starting to struggle a little bit now, she's getting into the harder zone. Her name is the Sun Queen. She's on Twitch and YouTube. She's probably a lot better than I am, so if you prefer to watch her, yeah, I wouldn't be upset if you watched her, because she is excellent at this game, and I'm a real struggle, but that's because I'm a little bit old now. I'm going to try and knock off those antlers, because they are a useful part. Just got to try and hit it while he's moving at frantic speed, which is why you got to do this and time the hit, of course. Well, at least I've avoided that one. And again, I'll try and hit the thing. So I do want all these things. They are, you know, good crafting pieces. Because once it dies, you lose that piece. So I'm trying to have to think of a lot of things while I'm playing. And there's that horrid thing over there. And there's another horrid thing there. And again, these tails are very hard to get, because that tail moves around like some kind of raving lunatic. And for me, that tail is really difficult. And she can do that. There's this lady. I know there's one coming on my left, but I'm trying to hit that tail off. I'm going to try and take the hit so I can get it. You might hear a motorbike in the background. Oh, so busy doing that, I forgot this. But yeah, I mean, these tails are really hard to hit. They flap about all over the place like some flapping Wonder Brain. I said Wonder Brain there. How about using mine under there? Oh, alright, too late.
Pain subsiding.
There's a box there. I'm hiding under there. I'm not taking no chances. Alright, I may have caught the fire there. Now I could one shot kill it, but the trouble is I wouldn't get the tail then, would I? I ain't supposed to hit that thing. It's flopping about like some crazy whinge. I mean, how you spell? I mean, alright, I mean, tie it down, I suppose you could. Where are you? I mean, how you supposed to hit that? Look how quickly it's spinning around like some lunatic. Put the slow motion on then. Oh, there you are, you see, you got it. Alright, now we can go in for the kill. Go for the weak spots. Get away from that, although that didn't work, did it? Ooh, that ain't gonna work either. I'm gonna try this, save my arrows. So here we go, this is me against the bird. What chance do I have? He's got a slight advantage. And he's extremely mobile, and I'm about as mobile as a bucket of sand. Which is not very mobile, to be honest. going to try and get the resource off. Do it quickly, Ray! You need to be quicker than that! I know, but I can't get behind him. Try it now. I'm trying to get that thing on the back with the resource thing. Poking out of your bum there. Yes! Hide, there's another one. So this is what she's doing. She's killing them with just, you know, a warrior, you know, hunter bow. So I'm going to do that. I know it doesn't give me a lot of damage, but it's doing the trick. So I'm going to persist with it. Because if she can do it, I can do it. I've got to speed up, be faster. I've got to think quicker. And it's a terrific strain on my brain, it really is. You won't believe how much of a strain it is. Yeah. Just don't get old, okay? Because old is... And I got tablets which are supposed to not help either. Which don't exactly make the thinking process any easier. But I've got to take them because of my heart condition, so... I haven't got a lot of choice, really. Like that, or snuff it. And also I'm collecting as many boxes as I can because that's got resources, and one of the things you can get is the muscle sometimes. Where is this arch enemy? Determined to be better today. I can't see where the enemy is. Right, there's a lot of dead things over here. Let's grab all these dead things. And pick up these. See, I can just flick through those. I think that's why, is because of the animations in the game now, where you know you've got to wait till it finishes. That seems to be a change from the first game. Zero Dawn, you could just get out of those, but you can't on this. You've got to kind of wait for the animations to finish. But it seems to be a thing which is creeping into the game, into games these days. But yeah, you knock off these outside things. And you know, this is what does all the damage, not hitting the body. The body does barely any damage. I'm trying to snuck around him, but he's got it. But you see, that does a lot of damage. So you go for these armor plates, will also weaken him as well, but preferably go for the things, you know, his weak spots. Just knocked him down, and then we're going to do a critical hit. Right.
Now to look for Kalae.
Okay, so far it's working.
I better start the bridge.
Okay, so I'm going to try it like this. I've got to change the way I play, otherwise I'm just going to be a disgrace on this. And I'm fed up of being bad on this, and I want to get better. So I'm going to save my really important hours for really important occasions, and when I'm taking on Thunder Draw or something really tough. So I don't waste machine muscle. I'm buying machine muscle, and all my money is going on that, which is what is happening in a minute. Alright, so hopefully that will make things better. Cause anyway, let's stop going on about it. I mean, God, go on about it, Ray, don't you? Christ. Sorry. I'm just shocking sometimes, and I just want to be better so that you can see that I'm, you know, I'm doing well at it. I'm not a complete idiot. Because
a lot of footprints.
Probably wouldn't bother to watch,
Must
will
be
you?
from the search party.
If I'm that bad, I won't blame you at all. Right, let's move now. Oh, it's just there. There's something there. Footprints. Yes, there is footprints.
He said this is where they found his wife's instrument. The search party concluded Kalae's body was probably carried away by the river. But from up there, that old tree would have caught her. I don't think she actually fell. I should check up at the Promontory. Maybe the search party missed something.
And by the way, wondering what
Looks
the
like the search
tattoo
party
is?
took the trail under the stone arch. That must be the way up to the promontory.
It's a Nora Seeker one. So I could pick several. I didn't notice actually that this new armour does come with a tattoo on it. See, we've got a tattoo around our... is that a tattoo or... Actually, it could be clothing. I thought for a minute that was tattoo. But yeah, we've got a tattoo on our arm, look. So it does come with a tattoo. Yeah, quite nice of it. I mean, I'm not a big fan of tattoos. I don't like tattoos. I wouldn't. If I was going to go to a tattoo, I would have a small one. As far as I'll go. Probably saying, well, what, are you scared? A little bit. I've heard that it can sting a fair bit. I mean, I can take pain. Yeah. And you've had a heart attack and you've had open heart surgery. I'll tell you what, you can take pain. But I hate having a cold. You know, that's worse than a heart attack. How do I get up there, he asked. So I'm guessing it's not up there. Yeah, it's down. It's pointing down. Right then. Where then? Follow marker ray. It wants me to search, doesn't it? Yes, there it is.
Debris. There must have been another path up. Guess Kalae and the search party climbed the cliff instead.
I'll tell you, I'm so thankful when she tells me what to do. Because I haven't got a clue.
This broke off some time ago. Why do I get the feeling this isn't going to be an easy trail to follow?
Oh, don't tell me it's going to be awfully difficult. There's a nice lamp there. See that? Okay, I saw the thing there, but yeah, you can do this if you want, but my daughter tends not to do that little flash there. She just tends to go, well, can I climb it? If I can climb it, I can. If not, I can't. And only if she gets stuck will she do that. It's the way she likes to play it. And I do it sometimes as well. It'd be good if this was in first person, wouldn't it? I am so... It's on half price at the moment. Zero Dawn on PC.
An old Utaru trailhead. Looks like this is where the Rite of Discovery started.
And if you get this mod, which you have got to pay for, you've got to subscribe to his channel. I don't know whether you've got to keep subscribing or whether you just subscribe once you get it and then you don't have to afterwards. But you can get a VR for Horizon Zero Dawn and play Horizon Zero Dawn all the way through in VR. It's not perfected yet. It's pretty good, but occasionally, you know, the hair kind of flops through or whatever. So you've got to reset every now and again just to move it back again.
Debris on the trail. Oh, looks like pieces
I
of
should be
the
doing the
bridge.
flash too to make sure I don't miss any boxes. And I would love to play it in VR, but I don't think my computer's capable of playing it. I think it will, but it'll have to be
Looks
kind
like
of
this fell
medium.
down here a long time ago. Maybe from a storm.
Okay, so we're getting there bit by bit. Because a lot of these side missions are really interesting. So they are worth doing. There is interesting stuff. Can't hit that one because we're in water. I mean, I might have to get to the edge and do it. Yeah, that'll be tricky though. I might have to push it towards the thing. Oh, that's not wrong. It's only a barrel. Right. I do like it when it guides you to where you want to go. When it doesn't guide you, that's when I get problems. Tell me I've got to jump off of there. So it's obviously going to be up, I take it. Ah, there's something there. Right, okay. So we've got to use our brain, although we've already done that. So yeah, you see, it kind of comes up sometimes when you actually do that. So where do I go now? It's kind of hovering around this point. And of course any assistance would be helpful, because I am known to take a long time on this. Possibly up there. I mean, it's hard to tell really, isn't it? But I would say up. I think she said up. I'll take this little shortcut up to there.
One of the trail's broken away. Kalae must have climbed her way up too.
Right, okay, we got it.
Dyer can make use of this.
So imagine it's across there then. I'll look up here just in case there's something hidden around the back. Because you know there always is, isn't there? Press back, Ray. I'm just going to go up here because it looks like there's something on the map. It could be like the remains of a building, so you know.
If Kalae made it to the top, she must have been a good climber. It doesn't add up that she fell.
I'm just going to look because there might be resources up there.
This must be the promontory.
But yeah, I can look. I can just go
Kalae
bang.
was doing something at that stone table. I should take a look.
So this is the right way.
Just like the first Utaru saw it.
Was the right way? I was going to go the other way, but yeah, it's great that you can just go past this and just flick. Bam! You picked it up. Great. I recommend that if you're struggling, especially picking up stuff when you're running away from an enemy. Disable that function, okay? The animation for pickup.
Ground into a dye. Kalae must have done this as part of her ritual. I should look around. My focus will help me figure out what happened to her.
Okay. Right, there's something over there. And there's something over there. It'd be nice if they were actually marked, wouldn't it? But I suppose, you know, we don't want it that easy, do we? Right, am I getting any machine muscle, by the way? Where's my... Yes, I've got a little bit. Can you hear that lovely sound? The chorus.
The search party was up here, all right. There's too many tracks to pick out Kalae's.
Kalae's, alright, Kalae's. Getting it wrong. Well, I'll remember that in 5 minutes, it doesn't matter. Or matter, should I say, not matter.
These flowers have a trace of something on their petals. The dye Kalae was wearing. Looks like it left a trail. Too faint for the search party to have noticed, but my focus can pick it up.
Okay, here we go.
There's the dye trail. Looks like it leads away from the cliff edge. I'll save the extra stock for later.
These trails now and again. That's kind of part of Aloy's journey, isn't it? So I suppose it's always going to be there at some point. But at least we've got, it's slightly different now than it used to be. It's not quite so everything's the same. There are little differences now and again, which is quite nice. Right, I just want to see what's in here a minute. Yes,
You
of
mentioned
course.
this was part of the rite of discovery. All of the marks look old. Kalae must not have gotten to this part.
There's something in there. Usually you see a little basket thing up here. If there's something in there, but you know, sometimes it just takes a half a second to a second to just appear. So if you don't see it instantly, you know, just wait just a second, probably only 1 second, and you will see that, you know, it will appear. Because if you know how games work, you know, that's how they work, isn't it? Get rid of it and then replace it with another. Could be through
Dye
here.
trail ends here, with a lot of broken branches. I should take a closer look.
Where's the broken branches? Just there. Oh yeah. Didn't see that. See, if I mean, hopefully they might do this in VR.
Branches were snapped off recently. From some kind of struggle? And over here, drag marks. Looks like they lead through this thicket. I can follow them with my focus.
So which way? That way or that way? Well, let's get a focus on and we'll find out, won't we? Looks like that way, doesn't it? If you're not sure which way to go, it does aid you in that process by having a little figure that... So if you look at the figure, you'll see that it's facing a certain way, so that does help. I would recommend the fire arrows on this because it gradually burn them away. But yeah, they used to be a one-shot kill before. They are not anymore. They are a 2 or 3 shot kill. And I don't want to waste my powerful arrow on it because that's obviously a waste of machine muscle. But yeah, keep on getting these. You're going to have enough to keep doing travel packs for when you're not near a fire. So I'm going to keep picking these up because I want to keep a big lump of stash, berries in my stash, so that I've always got a steady supply. It does get quite bright this game, I noticed, doesn't it? I can't actually see the figures so well. Sometimes, in the kind of wrong lighting.
One must be Kalae, but who's the other woman?
Right. Is that one of the ones that we know? Kalae.
Those marks on her neck. She was strangled.
Oh dear.
At least I can return her seed pouch to Bree.
Well, we've got a seed pouch, but that's not a nice ending.
Must have tried to push Kalae off the cliff. That's why the search party found her instrument by the river. But Kalae fought back. So the killer strangled her. And then dragged her here.
And of course there's going to be a creature there, isn't there? Stalker by the look of it. Or something along that.
That's how the killer died.
It's a stalker, alright. We know what stalkers are like. They are tricky. I may go for the one shot here. So these guys go invisible, as you know. Now one of mine is in that area, and they can sometimes leave these little things that trigger so that it knows where you are. Can be quite dangerous, these things. We'll go for the weak spots as usual. Now I'm going to try and use this hunter bow again. Oh, actually, I'm going to look in the notebooks. I want to do everything by the book nowadays. I want to. So shock damage is no good against fire. Oh, so shock. We need to shock this guy. How are we going to do that? He asked. Have we got anything to shock in? Well, we've got a tripcaster. I think that's the only thing we've got that has shock. Because the other one I got rid of, I think. Tripcaster. So I'm going to put that. I'm going to put it there, and we'll try and set up a trap for him. No, it's wrong one there. There it is. I forgot where I put it. Of course, it's completely invisible in it, although you may have a tracker. I'm going to do that so if he peeks up behind me again, he gets caught. Oh dear. Now we're exposed. And of course, we've got to have time for that to fill up. And then I might do, say, one to the right hand side. Okay, so we're going to get 2. So I'm going to stay in this area, and hopefully if he comes at me, then we can do something about that. And then I'm going to use this guy, which does 136 damage, or we can do explosive damage. Now that uses blast paste, so what I'll do is I won't do that one. So every now and again he shows up on the tracker. When he shows up, we'll try and get him.
Got a piece of it.
There we go. So this is quite a handy little weapon.
I think this fight's over just yet. Stalker's got a
one.
friend.
Oh, that
Just
might
what I
be a
needed.
miss there. I know what you're saying, get out of the way, but I'm trying to lure him into me trap. I'm not doing a very good job of luring. Whoa. Let's take cover a minute. Yeah, you never quite know where he is, this guy. Some of them have got scanners, as you know. There he is. Well, yeah, I do find this is quite useful, this one. But yeah, that's what I mean, they do a lot of damage. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay.
Okay, we got him.
I better grab the killer's seed pouch. I hope I don't care.
Yeah, I've always found these a little bit tough, and then we'll try and pick up these traps here. Right, just the one. Looks like it hit one then. Yeah, it looks like it hit one. Right, okay. Look at that. There's another piece here.
Now that's a find.
Stealth generator, so yeah, he's got a stealth generator. Well, I could have looked, I suppose. I could have shot up there out of the way, but he would have knocked that down probably. Right, let's go back here and look at this one. Go to the seed patch from the other one.
Maybe Fane and Cal back in Plainsong will know who the seed pouch belongs to.
Right then, so we've done that, finished that particular mission, right? So that was successful. Managed to see him off, so hopefully, yeah, that wasn't too bad. You know, if I could let it at least be acceptable, you know, I'll be happy, you know. But when I'm absolutely awful, it's not fun for me, and it's probably not fun for you watching, is it? You're going, what is going wrong with this idiot? I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably keep on about it. Really, I should shut up.
Me. I can send it to my stash.
Well, I saw something that was green just now, like a green. Yeah, there it is. It's this stuff, isn't it? It's got some machine muscle in it, so good. So we have 24 now. So I think we only use 2 at a time for all these. So you know, we want to keep that. So these are quite useful because, sorry, this one. Because this one, it does almost as much damage as this one. In fact, it does slightly more, but it doesn't use blast paste. And these are the 2 things that I'm buying: blast paste and machine muscle. So I'm trying to keep down on those 2 things by using the other one. And then we'll pick up this sliver as well, and then hopefully we can travel all the way back to here. I can't have a little bench or anything, can I? No. You can usually travel to there. If it is a kind of a little hut thing, then you can go to the thing. There's some shelters, you can go to those. Right, it's going to be quite quick with the thing. I barely get time to even drink, but it gives me a chance to read that. But all these things, frost, you know, shock. Oh yeah, and it does end by itself. When they're in those kind of brittle states or whatever state they're in, you do a lot more damage when you hit them with your arrows, of course. Well, you know that, don't you?
May the land.
Right. But yeah, I do tend to hit this sometimes. Trying to get to the top one, I hit it sideways and move it off my health. And I want that health available at all times because I'm not very good at this. I'm not very good at doing things quickly because I'm always in a little bit of a, some say,
we all lament Kalae's death, but perhaps it's
rubbish.
time to move on.
No, not until I hear from Aloy.
A brighter day!
Well, I'm right here and I've got some sad news. But I have to see.
That's Kalae's. You found it?
Yes.
Bree. Kalae didn't fall.
Yeah.
She was murdered.
What?
I went up to the promontory. I found Kalae and the body of the woman who killed her.
That's impossible. The search party already checked up there. There was nothing.
The bodies were in a separate clearing.
Oh, I see.
Away from where the search party checked. A stalker had mauled her while she was trying to hide Kalae's body.
Who was she?
I was hoping you would know. I brought back her seed pouch.
It belongs to Talanah. Kel's apprentice. I don't understand. Why would she do this?
Maybe we should ask Kel.
But she... You, there. Where is Kel?
I saw her leave out the east gate about an hour ago.
She's going home. Summerwind.
She's running away? She needs to stand trial.
I can catch her. Where is this place?
Look for a ruined settlement at our southern border. It's her childhood home. We will get the guards and try to catch up with you.
Make it as soon as possible, please. I know it's Aloy doing it, but my god, I'm steering Aloy, and so unfortunately she's not in the best of hands. Right, I'll have a look, see if there's... I don't think there's anything that I can buy. I'm trying to buy in. I'm going to keep to a minimum now, unless it's something that I absolutely need or could replace something I've got, which is better. Otherwise, I'm not going to buy anything from now on. I'm going to wait to get rewards, and those rewards are better than the things I'm buying, because it seems to be that way where we're getting things which are very useful. So let's have a look at this. We can upgrade this Talanah one, and we can upgrade these. So these were the two, I think, that were pretty good on all those. So that one, you see they're all fairly good. If I can get a better fire one there. So let's upgrade this, because obviously that's going to improve all the stats on it. That one and that one. But you see that was given to us free. So I think we need to do that more. Yeah, it looks like I had a choice of either one, but we'll go with that one because that seems to be a really good one at the minute. Ammo, we'll have a look at ammo. I mean, I always want to increase that ammo. Can I do my precision ones? I can, because God, have I wanted to increase this, because the 10 has been terrible. Let me see. I'm trying to think, do what is important here, because I want to get the things. Why have I got all these choices? Because I would love to do that one as well, but this one is quite handy. Yeah, I wish it would show me the stats on this page, so I could, flick between them and go, yeah, I'll roll out that one. So I'll probably do this one because I think I'm just crafting. Oh yeah, I'm just filling up the inventories. That's all. Yeah. Okay. Well, I need to fill them up. But that one is pretty good. This spike one. It's go right to the end, and then work back. So let me do that one as well. But these spike things I found are quite good. Fire canister harpoons. See, I haven't really used these yet, so I'll leave those for a minute. But the blaster and the are always handy. I'm not going to do the tear shredders anymore for the moment. I am going to totally leave those alone. Why, you may ask? Well, because I just don't think it's effective. Other people are not using it. They are using arrows that do tear, and I think that's a better way to go rather than having another weapon. Because you just keep buying weapons all the time, you're never going to get anywhere. So I think that is all I can do with it. Traps. I haven't really used this vertical one, but this purge water one is going to be a good one against the. I'll definitely get some more of those. So then we can restock, and hopefully. So I'll leave that on for a minute because I haven't really been able to use that one. Yeah, I find these are very difficult to place and get them to land on it. It's really difficult to do it. I'll have to use all my machine muscle. God, if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have done it. Never mind. I keep forgetting that. It's I don't look to see what I was doing. Right, I need blast paste again. So what I mean, I hate having to buy this stuff. Every time I make money, I lose it by doing that. So that's why I want to use this hunter bow. We've got 30 that we could do now, so we can really, pitch those out. These are not doing a lot of damage, so really I want a hunter one that does fire, really, and then I'll sell this one. So yeah, I need machine muscle. It's a constant fight for me to keep getting this stuff. And I hate having to buy it because they are quite expensive. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to overbuy this stuff. Just want enough to see me through a battle, and then that's it. So this tear one, I'll do that, and I'm going to try and keep machine muscle to an absolute minimum now. Right, that will do for now. Right, so now we've done that. Let's see what we have now. So, because this is a very interesting story. This, so we know Summerwind could be a long way away. No, it's not. I like the names actually. This whole plain song is actually a kind of they're kind of like vegetarians. So, that's pretty good. I'll do this one at some point, but for a minute we're going to go down there. So let's go to the fire. So if we travel this one, which is near enough around the corner there.
You want to improve your next hunt? Let's trade.
Just here. Then we get a free travel. There we go.
That must be Summerwind.
Right, I could do with a biscuit.
Where's Kel?
Right, let's because we want to complete the story, the whole thing. So it's nice to go through them one at a time and finish them off bit by bit, rather than jumping around all over the place. So that's
got you.
She's up there, okay. So she's not going to fight. Doesn't look like it, thank goodness. Any boxes? Kel?
So now everyone knows. It was only a matter of time once you went up that cliff.
You stood right next to the man whose wife you had murdered and told him to move on.
I never wanted any of this to happen.
Then why
did you do it?
Kalae sowed the seeds of discord. She wanted the Utaru to leave Plainsong, abandon our home. If that thought caught on, it would have been more destructive than any sickness or machine.
If somewhere better
so
than
you
yes.
had her killed?
There is a natural order to all things.
That's not
Growth,
natural.
Decay, death. It's the way of the world. The tree
Unfortunately, that's what we're
cannot
like.
pick up its roots, so I stopped what was threatening us. And I am sorry it came to it. But it's over now.
I'm gonna make sure you pay for all the suffering you've caused.
Too late.
I was just taking something to end it all. Yeah, and I won't do that one. That's probably cruel. I mean, I know she's, she hasn't really you know, she's been really bad, really. But I'm going to do that one.
2 people dead.
So I have a good heart.
At least you're paying with your life.
My choice.
All of this.
Hi,
was your
Diego.
choice.
No! She needed to stand trial!
I'll chat in a
Kalae
minute,
deserves
okay?
justice!
She's dead, Bree. That's justice enough.
It isn't much, but I want you to have this. As thanks.
Thank you.
I won't have to spend the rest of my days wondering what happened to Kalae.
Blighted are the leaves. 3 of our people dead. And for what? I admit it. I never wanted you among us. But now, it seems I must thank you.
Yeah, I know it's a pain.
For revealing the rot that had taken hold here.
I'm sorry it had to happen this way.
At least with the rot removed. New growth
Hopefully, yeah.
can
Hopefully.
thrive.
So yeah, hi. Let me write your name down. Oh, hang on, it hasn't refreshed. Let me refresh it, so because it's not showing your name here. So sometimes I've got to refresh it to get that. Diego Panta. So hopefully I've said that right. Hi, I'm seeing you from Brazil. YouTube recommended your video. That's nice. This is what happens when you hit that like button. So if you hit the like button, you see, it recommends it. So it's good for the channel. So, you know, if you're liking what you're seeing, please hit that like button. It does help us a lot. So yeah, thanks for popping in, Diego. All right. And thanks for your, you know, saying, you know, remarks and things. Always like their comments, you know, it's nice, especially positive ones, you know, not so keen on the negative ones that have a go, you know, we want to try and keep this is a good channel, nice channel, we're all nice and friendly, so let's keep it nice and clean here if we can. So, yeah, good, I hope you're enjoying it from Brazil. Right, I'm going to talk to him again, because there's a little kind of question mark there, so let's keep it on. I want to finish this story off. So.
I'll make sure Kel's body is properly seen to.
Okay, and what about Bree?
I'll plant Kalae's seed pouch in Plainsong. You made that possible.
There's something tickling me here. I don't know what it is. Is it hair or something? I wonder why I got a question mark on them. So let's see what we have now on our quest. So we've still got this one, which is quite a long way away. Into dangerous country. I don't think I want to do that one yet. So listen, now I could do this one. This one is also a little. No, it's not far away at all. It's just there. That one is nothing. These are all the jobs that I've, you know, for crafting stamina potions and all that. So, and these are the. I haven't found any more salvage contracts yet, so I will do those. The hunting grounds, I've done one. I've done like a couple of one, and I have done the first level of chain scrap. I'm not very good at the kind of hunting ground things. We've done a couple of those rebel ones. There are 3 rebel ones, and I have got to do a ruin there, which I found on my travels. And down here we have that survey drone that I found. So that's what I did, I think, on my last broadcast. So if we Oh, that's one that I missed, I do believe. I went there and I forgot to pick up the drone. So I'll tell you what, I would love to go there. The only trouble is, there's a shell snapper there. And I did manage to get that shell snapper. And if you're wondering, that is a tough guy. It took me a while to take out. I think it was part 22. I took this guy out. It took a long time, but the lady that I'm watching took this guy out with just a hunter bow, nothing else. She is really good at it. So I won't do that one yet. Oh, I just got off of there. So let's do, because I want to keep things going. I mean, I was thinking of doing, so I could do that one. Oh no, that's the one. I thought, yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting this stuff. Try apart. I think that's probably Meek the veteran at Stone Echo. The squad of Talanah was spotted camping out of no man's land. What are they doing so far from home? So we listened to a rumor about this from Plainsong. So let's talk to the veteran at Stone's Echo, which is kind of within our range here. All right, so let's go to a fire again. Are we by the fire? If we're by the fire, then we'll go from the fire because it'll be free, as you know. Where's the fire? So this is kind of just a little outpost here. Where's the fire? Just down there. So it looks like there might be something else we've got to do there. So the fire is kind of down here somewhere. Very close, there it is. Okay, so let's fast travel here to here, and hopefully there's nothing too dangerous. I'm trying to do every creature now because I'm just a bit slow at hitting stuff. I need to use the slow motion a lot more, and I could do with something that increases that, so that I can, you know, I can do more with that slow motion, because that gives me at least a little bit more time to do things. Because I'm very bad at aiming, unfortunately.
I'll keep some extra.
But yeah, if you haven't got this game, I'd recommend it. It is tougher than Zero Dawn though. So if you found Zero Dawn tough, which I think most people don't find that tremendously tough, which is why they put it on hard or very hard, you'll find this a lot tougher. There's a lot more things to think about in this one. Let's talk to Jax.
It's lucky for me that you're here, Outlander. The name's Jax. A squad of Talanah is holed up in that cave. I think they're in trouble. At least one of them is injured. I'm here to offer help, but with the Talanah, such an offer might be perceived as an insult, even when help is needed. Will you stand with me? I saw you speak before the chorus, so I know you can be persuasive. And if things get out of hand, I will be stronger with your spear at my side.
Okay,
I'll do what I can.
Some help is greatly appreciated.
You there! This camp belongs to Eagle Squad. Retreat or die.
At ease, Eagle. I'm not here for blood. Just to parlay.
You know the parlay sign?
Let us in so we can talk.
So far, so good.
Might be lulling us into a trap. If so, I'll put down a trap.
Long way from the desert, aren't we? This one was blinded?
Boy, nothing gets by you.
Looks like your training mission didn't go according to plan. We're here to help, if you want it.
How does an Utaru know we're on a training mission?
He knew how to request a parlay, too.
He's not Utaru. Or Talanah. He must be a veteran.
A veteran?
I didn't think there were any left.
We don't need help from a washed-out farmer.
Could have fooled me, judging by the look of things.
Sister, it sounds like they just want to help us. Why not
Yeah.
let them?
Why not? Please.
What do we got to lose?
Nothing. Right, veteran.
What does it mean to be a veteran?
I was born Talanah, but offered to Utaru in exchange for tribute.
Tribute?
Back when there was plenty, the Utaru offered yearly gifts of food to the Talanah to keep peace between them.
Noble.
Over time, this tribute grew into an exchange of people. The Talanah needed able-bodied youth to fight their clan battles, and the Utaru needed veteran soldiers to train the defenders of Plainsong.
Good swap.
I was just such a soldier.
Was being the key word.
You may yet need my spear, young warrior.
Training mission. What's this training mission?
You said you're on a training mission?
A machine hunt. The final test before a young squad goes on active duty.
Everything was going fine. We tracked a claw strider and hit it hard,
but it fled into a herd of bristlebacks.
One charge right at Kalae. He dodged just in time and landed a strike as it passed.
I hit an acid canister. The spray was like fire in my eyes.
Oh dear, yeah.
Terrible wound.
I should have scouted ahead. Spotted the herd.
No. I should have spotted that canister.
Possibly. Alright, how can I help?
What do you need?
Supplies.
Dried meat, ammunition, weapons, camping equipment.
A lot of provisions for a trip back to the desert.
Everything we need is at Riverwatch. A huge cache of war spoils up there. Left over from the route.
The route?
When our forces drove the Karja back to Barren Light, they made sure the Kestrels felt the loss. Made it hurt.
Marshal Canera shot a score of fleeing Karja from the top of Riverwatch, and her squad gathered the loot. It's all just sitting up there. Ours for the taking.
Deadly machines are known to control that place, and the ruin itself is on the brink of collapse.
Yeah, not
You
really
think
easy.
machines and rotting ruins are enough to keep out Eagle Squad?
No.
You'd be
But
surprised.
chances are. Let Jax and I grab these supplies for you.
Yeah.
This is our mission. I'm not handing it over to some...
Fine.
Come what? Come on, a veteran and Aloy. What could go wrong?
The three of you, hold position. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Be safe, sister.
Thank you, Arnold Schwarzenegger, for that one. Oh, Schwarzenegger. It could be, yeah. What a great guy he is. Very inspirational guy. Right, okay then. We got 3. I love 3. 2 is great. 3 is
The ruin
brilliant.
is this way. Once we get those
Let's hope
supplies,
nothing happens to
everything
them.
will be fine.
So you say.
I'm going to swipe
that
up on the
supposed to
thing
mean?
and see if I can collect some
Your
help.
brother's condition is.
All this.
That's not your problem, farmer.
So you say.
So I
Stop
want
saying that.
to around the tree,
Calm down.
around the tree. I'm
We're
gonna
trying
collect
to
this.
help, remember?
So yeah, if you want to make this quicker, picking up stuff, turn off the animation for picking up. It helps
We'll have to cut across
enormously when you're
Avoid the
in
Outlander
great
camp down the
need
road.
of a plant and you're being attacked by somebody melee or
There are
whatever.
strangers in these lands.
You don't want to go
Just like
lean
you
down and pick it up. Sorry, I'm talking over it. I'm sorry about that. I'm very sorry. Stop yappering when there's talking. Right, okay, we got Widemaws.
Oh! Something wrong?
I hate getting wet.
Tough as a ravager, this one.
This isn't
I
the
heard
cache I
that.
came to find. Better keep
Don't
looking.
tell me the cache is underwater. There's something around there. Is that another kind of quest thing there? A new quest. They kind of pop up as you're going along on this game, don't they? Where are they going? Let's hope. Well, we can go under the water. That would kind of, you know, make the stealth a little bit, you know. Or we can hide in the kelp. If there is kelp, that is. So whereas before you used to just duck under the water in Zero Dawn, we can actually use things in the water to sometimes to help. So we just got to follow her for the moment. We don't really get many follow missions in this, do you? Must admit, we don't get a lot. Something faster might help. She hasn't learnt the skill of swimming faster. So don't forget, yeah, if you're popping in and you're saying hello and you know, leaving a like is always a very nice gesture. You know, it doesn't cost a penny. It's free. And how many things are free these days? Hey, how about that? Not many, is there? So why not snap it up? And yeah, try and help the channel a bit. It's always nice when that happens. Right, I'm going to scan around because there's going to be something around that corner, isn't there? Of course there is. Well, there's only Burrowers, but even a Burrower can cause me trouble. Alright, Glinthawks. Well, we know how to deal with Glinthawks. Okay, so if you go in here, there is fire and shock, as in Zero Dawn. They don't like fire, so that's the way to go. So we're going to mark them off first, just to make sure. How many is there? So let's make sure we mark them off. Every single one, so we know exactly what we're dealing with. Could be one up here. Get our shock arrows ready. I'm going to retreat into there quick. Because there's some resources. I was hoping I had muscle, but there's a lot of health here we can pick up. And there's also one. I saw another one. Where was it? There. Behind there somewhere. There, that. Now this guy, I can't remember what his weakness is. Let me just check his weakness a minute. Although that didn't work, did it? Got to let it come up. His is fire as well, so they're both fire. So now we could use this trap here, of course. Something goes underneath that, we could do that. What should we do? When should we start? I would like to take him out stealthily if I can, because I should be able to take these guys out stealthily with one hit. So I'm just biding my time for the correct opportunity, because I don't want to get caught stealthing. And hope this takes him out in one. You know, it depends. Is he an apex one? He's not, so we should better kill this with one hit. I don't know what that scanner is, but it doesn't seem to pick us up, does it? Have you noticed that? Sometimes it does seem to, you know, be pointing straight at us, and it doesn't seem to get us, does it? So I'm going to take my time here because I want to make sure I, you know, get as many as I can stealthily before I, you know, make a mistake. So I don't have 4 on me instead of, you know, I can kind of lower the numbers, and that makes it a bit easier for me. You can hit the eye and possibly hit them with one hit, but I'm going to go for this stealth first and hope the other one isn't looking while I do it. Okay. And he's going to come on investigate and hopefully get back in the bush. Kate! Get in the bush. I'm a big Kate Bush fan. She is ingenious. She was a wonderful singer. The reason why I like Kate Bush is because she does things different than everybody else, and content that she makes is different than everybody else. I like people that are creative and do something that other people aren't doing.
I'm going in.
No, Aloy's on point. Follow her lead.
And that's why I like Kate Bush. I like originality in music.
Gotta find the right cauldron.
So I'll try and get the last one. Hopefully I can get to that one without being seen. And we'll try and get that one. Then that leaves us just the birds. Then we don't have to worry about the bees. Hopefully that one doesn't see. I'm going to take a chance here. Whew. So far so good. Stealth is working today. Right, there's one there. There's one hovering around. Where are you, buddy? I mean, 3 of us against the birds. What could go wrong? Could do a brace shot, of course. It's very tempting, but I'll have limited, you know, limited range on it. You know, I may not. Yeah, I won't really got too high. Let's go back to this one. Just you know, I'm sorry if I take my time, but I failed on this so many times. I want to get it right for a change.
It's on to me.
So, fire. There's a week to go on here. So, fill him up with fire and hit those weak spots. That's the secret here. That's one down.
That's the last of them.
Well, apparently that was the second one as well. Did I get the other one? I must have got the other one then. He must have died when he fell from the sky, because they do take damage when they fall. I got some machine muscle.
Maybe I would have
10.
better if I
No,
wasn't busy covering
1.
you, old man.
Aren't I lucky?
Oh, now let's start arguing. Come on, I just took him out. Let's start arguing about it. You know what I mean? Come on. That was pretty good. I actually took them out. Well, you could say without much trouble. Thank God. Relief. The relief is unbelievable. Right, let's just collect the resources. Because I want that machine muscle. I'm sick of buying it. This is why I'm not using it. Because you can. Oh, there's something up there as well. Can I jump up there? Let's get back up there because there's something I missed apparently. I go up there, it's quicker. I missed something in there. Oh, this, yeah, the salvage pile. Missed that? Where's the other one?
Now that was a fight. Reminds me of my younger squad years.
You mean before you became a seed spitter
Well,
in plain
every
song?
resource there is.
I'll
Right,
never
okay, let's
understand why
find out. Let's
veterans
get
agree
this
to
as
do
well.
it.
Seeds are pretty tasty.
Right, let's talk to Jax and Sokara.
I guess the farmer
Sakara?
hasn't lost all his fighting spirit. Supplies should be up there. Taller than I thought.
What's a deadly climb to Eagle Squad?
Oh no, we
What
could
are you
have a
trying to
deadly
say, old
climbing
man?
puzzle.
Enough. I've climbed this tower before. I'll grab the supplies.
Come.
Did I?
Let's see if any of these machines
Might
have
have.
parts we can strip. Maybe I'll show you a thing or two.
What could a farmer possibly know about salvage?
Only decades of experience compared to your very brief existence.
Wow.
Okay, gotta find a way into the ruins.
And there we go. This is going to be the puzzle element. This is where I fail badly. Usually, it's puzzle elements. These are pretty tricky sometimes. It's like, you know, you'd have thought this is kind of the easy bit, you know, but it's like puzzles have become the new hard thing to do in games, isn't it? I seem to have more trouble with that than I do trying to fight a creature, although some would argue I'm bad at both. Yeah, that's a good point. Wonder why our torch is green. Yeah, I've always wondered that.
Looks like some kind of basement. Gotta find a way up.
Oh, here we go. This is where the old brain's got to work here. So what are these kind of mushroom kind of? Well, they look like kind of mushrooms, but I don't think they are. Right, here we go. Then we got to work this out. So this should take a significant amount of time. Please let it not be too. Right, just press circle on the PS4 to go backwards without pointing in a direction.
Okay, the supply cache
there's
should be
another
at the
one of
top of
these.
the tower. But how to get up there?
Yeah, give me some help, Aloy. At the top of the tower. So, I mean, the grapple points, you know, was obviously going to be kind of clues to where we got to go, but I would say we're up there. But there's always something hidden that you can... Oh, I thought there was something out there then. There's a cell door here to open. So this might be just a box. But yeah, they're always worth smashing. You know, you get the odd thing every now and again. You get a little bit of money or something, or shards, should I say? Let's get it right. It's a bit too low, that one. Is that? Can I interact with that? Right, let's see. So it looks like we've got to go up. This might be one that I went to before, but I was trying to pick up something, and I couldn't find, couldn't sort it out, so I just kind of moved on for a bit. So I'll have a look around this top area first.
There's a crate in that room. Might be useful if I can get it out.
Got to get in there though first. Through the window? So here we go, puzzle time. This is yeah, it's gonna take a while, couldn't it? If I get stuck, oh, I might leave it. Through there. But I imagine we got to go in another way. Or I'm a nobody. Oh, there is a. Right, hello, Thiago. Hopefully I've said that right. Thiago Games, hello, how are you? Nice to get the comment. Ola Salvi Boatardo. What does that mean? I would like to know. I'll try and spell this correctly, hang on. Thiago. I just like to read out the names at the end, so that's the reason why I write these down. You know, I think that's polite to do that, to say who's come in and say thank you for coming in. Thiago Games. That's if I can read my own writing when I read it back later. So thank you for popping in. Alright, we're trying to solve a puzzle, which I'm not the greatest at puzzles. You know, they're kind of puzzling, aren't they? But it's probably simpler than I would imagine, because you know it's probably up there. Yeah, that's kind of sticking out like a sore thumb. But yeah, these can take a while to do sometimes. You know, it could be desperately hard to figure out some of these. Enjoying your life. What, you're enjoying your life, or you're enjoying? Well, hopefully everybody's enjoying life. I hope you're enjoying life. Right, how do I get up there, he asked. What I'm guessing is we've got to go down there, so I imagine we can fly down there with our... Can I reach that from this height? That's what I'm thinking. Can I glide down to there? I might be able to glide down. So let's try that. Yes. And then we can get this. So maybe I'll be able to do it today. Because someday they're a real headache. Me and Jess had a real headache doing one the other day. And I had to give her a clue. Ow! I tried to get back. There is a drop down there. Should I go down there? Or would I go up there? So I've got to go back up. Sorry about this. Yeah, this tool here, yeah. I'm wondering if it's something like some kind of acid. Not very fluent in English, but enjoying your plane. I'm using a Google Translator. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's always nice when people enjoy what I'm doing. You know, I don't always play the greatest in the world. You know, I'm a little bit elderly, and sometimes things can be tricky for me. So I hope you can put up with somebody who sometimes don't always get it right, but some days it goes okay, some days it's not quite so good. So give me time, I'll get there in the end. Somehow. Right, oh, there's a big generous box in there, so it's worth doing it for a big generous box. God, the sun is really bright there, isn't it? Right then, so where to now? We've got to somehow get up there, so let me think. Up there? Because you can just catch a little edge there if you got there. And I can see a ladder there, that's probably good, because if we fall down, that'll be handy for getting back up, wouldn't it? But it looks like we have a grapple point, so it's a thrust our way up there. This is a fantastic new device. And we should be able to whip over there. And whip over there. And eventually we might have a climbing up spot. No, I imagine it's down there. Oh, crikey. I don't know what happened there. But somehow that didn't work. That I fell off of there. I don't know why I fell off of there. I just meant to. I think I jumped instead of just dropping down. Drat! I got to do all that again. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I do make the odd mistake like that. Odd? I do it all the time, Ray. Well, some say I do it all the time. I admit I do make the odd mistake. I'm not a genius. I wish I was a genius. Hang on, let me think this out. I can't remember how I got through now. Let's be around here. Right, I'll do that again, hang on. Sorry about that. I made a slight slip. I think I should have dropped instead of pressing like jump back. That was a bad move. I'll go it. It's up there. Sorry about that. Slight accident there. But on this particular one, then yeah, you can go back. Yeah, I think because it jumps back a fair way. I should have just done the drop thing, but I forgot that. Yeah, I can't help it. You know, I'm not a genius. I try to be, but it doesn't always work, does it? It doesn't quite work out, yeah, like. Right, ready? I could run, I suppose. I don't know if running helps. Oh yeah, it does. It gives you a low mental lift. Right, let's try and do that again, but this time without getting it wrong. Wrong place, isn't it? It's the wrong place, Ray. Alright. Where do I go next? Yeah, I've got to work the brain out, you know. I'm going. Nice to meet you, Ray. Good live gameplay. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tiago. Or Thiago. Hopefully I'll be alright. I got this. Thanks for the encouragement. I always like the encouragement. Thank you. I'll see you again another time, hopefully. If not, yeah, it's been lovely to chat to you. So, yeah, please leave that like button. That'd be nice as well. I mean, it's always nice when you do that because that helps the channel quite a lot. Did I not pick? I thought I picked this up, but I think I dropped down and jumped and missed it. Right, now then. Where do we go from here is what I want to know. Oh, come on, Aloy. You come down, you won't be able to go up it. Right, let's look around and see where I've got to go next. There's a small supply one there. And there's something there.
If I time it right.
If you time it right. What, I can glide there? I cannot see a way up there. Right, okay. It looks like I can go up here, but I couldn't see it because I can't see that I can go up there because it is telling me to go up there. Now, how do I get up there? That is the conundrum that I seeketh. Yeah. Oh yeah, up there, and then I might be able to get up to there. Can I get up to there? Oh, can't I get up to there? Can I go up there then? Oh, I can go. I can go around there. Oh, I knew it. I'll get there in the end. I'll get there in the end. Alright, hang on. I'm looking for boxes. Don't worry. Right. Okay. Here we go. What's here?
No cash. It must be higher up.
Don't say that. I do believe there's a grappling point. Okay, I might actually complete this puzzle. Hooray! Super. Great! Super! There we go. There's that. And this one I got used to it, and this is a lot. There's a nice, good bit of resistance on this because it's a real hard one to open. It's made of metal. There's the cash.
These are the supplies? Won't last them very long.
No, it's not as much as we thought. Hello. Here comes trouble. That was only a Widemaw. I mean, what's a Widemaw?
I can't leave that kid alone for a second.
He's going after a Widemaw. Find Jackson. Oh dear. Well,
Jackson's
that's kind
of in trouble.
Looks like we got to go after a Widemaw. I did actually defeat one the other day in that cauldron after about the 4th attempt. I did cut out the other couple because it dragged on a bit. But eventually I kind of worked it out. Eventually the kind of brain got going and said, well, what's the best way to do it? And I thought, well, bombs. That did the trick. So sometimes I can work out, sometimes I can't. So if you'll bear with me sometimes when the brain is struggling a little bit. It can sometimes take a bit of time for the old brain to kick in.
Jackson Sakura. I gotta get in there and take down those machines.
Right, we've got to get this guy. Oh no, not. Right, so I'm going to use these normal arrows because when somebody did this, they used the normal arrows. So I'm going to use that one and try and hit those highlighted areas if I can, because that will do them the most damage. Right, I'm going to use the cover. I hope he doesn't smash through it. Oh, he smashed through it all right. and then I'm going to try and get rid of this guy so he's not a pain in the neck. And because it caused me some trouble, so let's get him out of the way. I like to lower the numbers so that it makes I concentrate on one thing. And yeah, this thing's been smashed up there, you big boulder and twat. So I'll be a bit slow. I'm sorry about that, but I'll do my best to get these things. I don't always work out how I want. Get off, you big. I wish you could turn off that animation for jumping because she takes so long to get up. I find it really hard to. You know, you just can't get out of the way sometimes because you can't. You know, because the animation takes so long. Hang on, let me highlight these delegates a minute. Oh no, he's
pretty good kill.
Because that's what we need to go for, is this.
Now that's what I call a weapon.
And obviously hit this guy. Okay, successful. So as you can see, a hunter bow can do the job. It does tear off stuff, so you can use it to tear off. And if you just keep on going, because these don't cost you any machine muscle, it saves you having to keep buying it. Because I'm buying the stuff all the time, and so, you know, I'm fed up of buying it all the time because I want to save money so I can buy the things that I want. Right, let's highlight everything. So we are going to tear off, kill the fox during that process, which is a little bit sad. But you know, it's part of human life. We have to kill because we have to survive, don't we? Yeah. What a sorry state of affairs we are in these days. Are humans the greatest advert for an intelligent being? I don't know. Possibly not. You know, we do have a terrible side to us, don't we? But we have lovely people, and we have funny people, and we have really, really nice people. Right, okay, let's talk to Jackson Sakura. You know, we say
well fought, Eagle.
Or help them.
Though I would have preferred if you hadn't taunted that thing. What did you find?
Don't do that.
Practically nothing.
Yeah, only
Sakura,
a bit.
there's maybe a day's worth of food here and some rotting medicinal herbs.
Hi, Sky or Zai?
Enough for.
It was never your intention to go home, was it?
What do you mean?
A blind Talanah can't fight. And if you can't fight...
The Talanah will kill Korra from being blind?
He'll face a trial against the machine.
They say it's more dignified that way. But it's still a death sentence.
Sounds bad to me. I'll help.
So you were going to use the extra supplies to live in the wilds.
I thought it would be enough to get us started.
Can't they stay in Plainsong?
Plainsong has too many mouths to feed. The chorus would never allow it.
I mean,
we should get back.
Yeah, they've got struggle with food.
I'll take this young sprout back. Meet us at the cave when you can.
Okay. Right, let me write you down in my notebook while I put my hands on my hips. Right. I mean, how do I pronounce that? Zai or Zakai? I mean, Zakai? I don't know. Please let me know. ZKY. It could be just ZKY, couldn't it? Is it Z? Yeah, ZKY. Let me hope that's. Let me not mistake that for a 2 as well. So you came along as well. So I'll mention you at the end, okay? You don't have to stay to the end when but I like to mention who comes in. So yeah, hi to you. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Hit that like button if you're enjoying it. It's always nice because it helps the channel.
These later.
Right, so let me just look to make sure there's no resources, because resources is what makes the world go around. It does in this game because they ever get some machine muscle on, which is what we're crying out for in this game. Right, okay, so it's all the way back, so there's no fire anywhere near us. That's probably the nearest one there. Hopefully that's not the one that's going to send us through the world. Right, it's very quick loading these days. And you don't have to hit the quick save when you get there. It does that automatically, okay? There it is. Right, let's run, save time. Let me, well, I'll fill up that health thing there to 12. And as I say, I've got the animations turned off.
Speak the truth, plain and simple.
To pick up things, so it's quicker.
Aloy, we were just about to head in. So what will you tell them?
That we'll have to make do. Survive in the wilds without the supplies.
That will be a hard life.
Better than letting Corey be killed if we go back.
There must be another way.
I don't see one.
So, we're all stocked up then?
The cache was empty. But we'll be alright without them.
I can't let you starve out here. Just leave me.
No!
Jax, you said Plainsong has too many mouths to feed to take them all in, but what about just...
I am not leaving my brother behind!
He'll be safe in Plainsong, and the rest of you can head home. It's the only real solution you've got.
The chorus won't like it. But if I vouch for the boy, share my rations with him, I could convince them. I will do so if Cora wishes.
No! You're not taking him!
Sakura, I think this is the best option. I'm a burden to you out here. This is what I want. Let me go with him.
Come on.
Permission granted. But brother, this is not the end for us. I will visit you in Plainsong.
Yeah, come and visit.
And no Utaru or Talanah can stop me.
They would be foolish to try. I'll stay and help them pack their gear, then take Cora back with me. You've shown strength and wisdom today. Rare combination.
Yeah, don't get that very often.
You have my thanks, and theirs too, I'm sure.
Thank you. Right, and the reason why I'm doing all these side quests is we're trying to get skill points and experience, and that is why these and they are very good quests. I do like the fact that these are nice quests that move on. You know, they're very much like The Witcher, where they're evolving as they go along, and I like quests like that. That is, you know, that's a good sign of good questing. You know, you don't want A to B, you know, go and fetch this, get a fetch a dagger. You know, I like things that progress as they go along, they open out and tell a nice story. That's what we want, that's quality. That's what we call quality. And Skyrim had a lot of quality in the quests. Witcher took it even further with even better quests, and won an award for that as well. I'm just seeing if there's anything nearby which, you know, needs unlocking, like a fire we haven't visited or something. But I'll tell you what, I think I'll go to the fire here, and wherever the fire is, it's just up there by the look of it, and do a fast travel to my stash box just to make sure that I'm fully, you know, kitted out, because it's just there and that won't cost me anything to travel. And then with it I might get a biscuit, and probably quite soon I should probably finish. Okay, so I'm around the 2.5 hour mark. I'm usually 2 to 2.5. Sometimes it goes out to 3 hours, but I don't want to make it too long on some of these streams. Although it's quite easy for me with the, you know, with the USB mic, it doesn't affect my neck at all. So I can go much longer than I used to. You know, I don't want to, like, you know, overdo it. Right, let's go around here to the
Take
stash
care
box.
in the wilds, Huntress.
Make sure we're fully stocked up. If I can face the right way. Right, so I like the restock, because there's always plenty of berries there, and really that is what I want, is plenty of berries. Let me just check if I got any valuables a minute, because I'm trying to make money in this game, and oh yeah, there is. So can I sell anything here? Anybody I can sell to? There is somebody.
My wares will help you on your hunt.
Just here. Hello. Can I trade with you? What are we to do? Right, so I'm going to buy a little bit. I'm not going to buy too much of this now, because as I say, I'm trying to keep this to a minimum. So I'm buying smaller amounts and using it less. Okay, that's the idea. Let me see if she's got anything else here. Oh, no, not really. But let's sell all the valuables. See, I keep thinking all these are 250 each. They're not. It's the numbers underneath. So you don't actually get a huge amount for all this. You know, only 200. So the valuables really only make you money in little dribs and drabs. So I have to sell some of these, you know, more valuable ones if I feel that I've got maybe too many. And Burrower ones are fairly easy to get hold of. The circulators I find are better ones. Now the higher grade ones, obviously, you know, you want to keep those. So I think that will do. She hasn't really got anything else to sell, like equipment wise. There is, what's it? Fee or I can't remember which one that is.
May your day be fruitful.
There's something behind there actually. What is that? Is that something that we can get at some point? Seems to be something hiding behind the back there.
Like she owns this land.
I wonder what that is. So sources nearby, I wonder what that is. God, I wonder if it's behind here.
Careful, Outlander. These fields are wrought with blight.
Gotta try and find a way out.
The dangers of the hunt require quality gear.
Where's the door? There it is. Right, let me see if that's behind it. If that's something that I can get to, you know, I could get it, obviously. Sometimes, you know, these are black box things or whatever. I can always float down on my shield wing, which of course was invented by, you know, Nintendo and Link. It could be, is actually in here then. Could be that it's somewhere in here. Can't see it now. Oh, it is over there, so it's fairly close by, so it could be something we can pick up. Let me just quickly go to there a minute. I'll see if I can climb up here. I can. Good, let's climb up here. I just want to see, because it might be a drone or a black box or something. Probably the black boxes, I think. It could be a black box, which tells stories from the past. Oh, there's something up there. Looks like some burrowers, and what else is it? And some elite lashes, apex ones. So yeah, these are one of the ones that I find difficult to hit because they're so agile. I mean, these, you know, compared to, you know, they're pretty agile in Zero Dawn, but with the, you know, these are far more agile. Now, the thing is, that signal that you just saw there, that red thing, that will knock out my focus, so I won't be able to scan them. So, good job I tagged them from back there. What is that? Is that that's a blaze drum? So hitting that would be very handy. So I might wait till one goes nearby there, and probably a brace shot would come in handy here. So if anything goes near that, apart from the burrower, because I don't want to rather kill the others, and we're going to stick with this hunter bow for a minute. I'm glad to get. I'm looking for a really good hunter bow. You know, this blue. You know, the more rarer ones. But yeah, that's going to knock out our focus. But we scanned them all, so let me just double check what they were weak to. Purge water and acid. Is it acid? Oh no, just purge water. So those are. Well, yeah, same 1 minute. And that's shock. So I'll try and remember shock, purge water. Now I have got a purge water trap here, so I could use that to knock them out. What I might do is try and take out one of these odd ones here. Oh, there's a lot of them. Maybe a stupid idea trying to go. That's a lot, isn't it? I know, I'm thinking it's probably a bad idea. What about you? What do you think? Bad idea? I think it's a bad idea. I think there's too many. So I think I'm going to leave that for another time. There's a quest there now. What now? There just now. Alright, let's see what this quest is. I'm all for picking up quests. Because obviously the quest is, you know, very good in VR. Oh, hello, hello. What's that then? I pressed the wrong button. How did I get... Oh, I keep forgetting. I turn around and you forget to... If you don't turn Aloy, it's from Aloy's site that the map is, you know. If I don't turn it, then obviously it doesn't turn, does it? Oh, I forgot the... forgot to do the shield wing there. Kind of just missed it. Right, we go back to Stone Echo. I like all these names of the villages and that. It's quite nice. This might be just one of those rumour things.
We should trade. Can't be a good sign.
Or not.
What do you want?
Oh, this lady.
Some sort of problem?
The problem is foreigners. You're the second one I've seen today.
Well, that's
The
nice,
sooner
isn't
you
it?
all go, the better this soil will be. Less chance of bad seeds taking root.
Well, I think you want to change your
The
attitude.
land god's pain would have earned some goodwill around here, but...
Ray is going to die anyway, just like all of us.
Not necessarily.
Meanwhile, Outlanders come, taking what little we have left. Just like that Karja huntress I saw earlier. All dressed up like a bird, dragging an Utaru girl behind her like a slave. Called the girl a thrush. Never heard that before. Must be some old Karja curse.
Wait, a Karja huntress with an Utaru thrush.
What, am I talking to myself here? Yes.
Talanah?
Saw them just today running southwest, likely to their deaths. Can't harvest the stinger fruit there. Too many machines. Poor Utaru girl, whoever she is. May her seeds find fertile soil.
I know you didn't mean to, but you may have just helped me find an old friend. Thanks.
Don't need your thanks. Don't want it.
Well, she's nice, isn't she? Now, I don't know whether the skirts are just very stiff skirts and that's why they're kind of sticking up in the air like that, or whether that's a bug. But it could be that they're made out of a stiff material, but it does look a bit odd, doesn't it? Right, so yeah, that's... So we could do this and find the Karja huntress. Which should we do? Hang on, let me think here. So I think I'll set this up for next time. I may do some stuff off screen, you know, collecting stuff to, you know, increase the pouches or the bows or something like that. So I wouldn't mind doing that one next, but yeah, that one. That one is not there. That's just the jobs that I've got. That's the salvage thing. Hunting grounds, I won't be doing. I could probably do those off camera. I may do them sometimes, or I could possibly do one of these rebel camps, although it's way over there. Yeah, these are level 25. I'm 27. I'm thinking that one is probably easier one. So I may do that, and I think the ruins, they can take a lot of time to do. So I may do those off camera because you don't want to see me doing it for an hour and a half trying to work it out, do you? Or do you? I mean, let me know. So I don't think that's too far away. We could do that one. And at some point, we will try. I did find a cauldron somewhere here. So, but I'm trying to complete all the quests in the area to get as much experience as possible and points before we move on to the next area, because I've been doing too much of jumping forward and then getting caught out by the strong creatures. So I'm just going to set up. It looks like we've done all the ones in the area. I picked up all the fire gleam, so I think we'll make our way to there. So am I near a fire? I am. So let's go to the fire. Should be probably outside. Got to find the doorway out again. not in there, obviously. This is obviously where they kip. Those jobs are fine if I can get out of these villages. Because they're all different, and I struggle just trying to find the exit. Oh, there it is. Right in front of your face. Right, where is the fire? Down there? Well, there's one right behind you. Be quicker. There. But it's, yeah, it's always hard to find them. It's like, is it inside? Is it outside? I've always got a job to find out where these fires are. They. See what I mean? I just want. So I think we'll stop now, and we'll set it up for next time. We'll do that Talanah one maybe. Okay. So let's jump to where she is. I shouldn't need the stash box now. We'll go to that fire there, and we'll carry on from there next time. And if that is where the cauldron is, oh, we completed that one. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course, the screen. So we'll find out where Talanah is next time. Now, if you know, Talanah was in Horizon Zero Dawn. She was, you know, what do you call them? You know, her apprentice, like her thrush. So we'll do that next time, okay? Where's the fire gone? May as well just stand by the fire. Right, so thank you all for watching today. So we'll say goodbye now. I think that will do for a minute. It was a little bit better today, but yeah, just got to hit those highlighted areas. They're much more important in this game than on the previous one, Zero Dawn. You must hit those things. So you don't need a punishingly good bow, really. You can use one of the lower ones. So I'd like to thank Clam for coming in today, to Diego Panta and Thiago Games as well for coming in, and ZKY or Sakai for coming in as well. Thank you all for coming in today. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, you know, please hit that like button. It's free. It doesn't cost a penny. And how many things are free these days? It doesn't cost you anything. So hit that like button. Subscribe if you can. It'll be really help the channel. And ring that bell, and then you know when I'm on. And we're doing Skyrim on Tuesdays. I'm doing Horizons on Thursdays and Saturdays, but I may not do the Thursday one all the time, because I'm finding doing it every other day, like, you know, Tuesday, Thursday, it's all a bit condensed. So I might change that. I may drop out the Thursday one sometimes, so that I can do other things like my 360 play on Skyrim. Okay, so I won't promise that this is going to be done next Thursday. Okay, I'll see how things go, and if so, I'll leave it as it is, because you know I do it every Thursday and Saturday. If I'm going to change that, I'll let you know. Alright, bye everybody, I'll see you all next time. Oh, and guess what? I'll see you later. Bye for now. Bye everybody, I hope you enjoyed it. Bye. Oh, that wasn't bad, Ray. You know, you didn't do... Yeah, I must admit, that wasn't the worst in the world. Could have been better, but not bad. Well, and some people come in, it's really nice, isn't it?